time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Man, I know this song can be sad for a lot of people. It comes on the radio very often, but it makes me think about Zeus, and not in like a sad way. You know, obviously I'm sad that he's gone. Rest in peace, Zeus. I miss you. For those unaware, Zeus was my Newfoundland, a dog I've had for a very long time, who recently we had to say goodbye to. But I'm not trying to make this sad at all. I'm trying to make it happy. You know, the song just makes me think about him, and just the thought of his face makes me smile, makes me happy. So, love you, Zeus. But I figured I would take this time. I'm actually heading to the post office right now, so quick drive, and I figured I would address a couple of questions that I get very frequently, and these questions were actually coming from Periscope. So if you haven't heard of Periscope or you're not following me, make sure to follow me on there. I do live streams almost every single day, and it's really just a free-for-all, a Q&A where I'm answering your guys' questions, and I have a great time with it. And we're getting pretty active streams of almost 100 people, so a lot of fun. But some of the questions I get from there, I figured I would address here, since they seem to occur very often. So a couple of basic questions. Where did I go to school, or did I go to college and graduate? I went to Stony Brook University. I graduated with my degree in business management with a specialization in marketing and a minor in English as well, since we had to have a minor at that school. We got that. I'm getting married on November 6th of 2015 this year. That's another very popular question we get asked. Will Brittany start a YouTube channel? We are going to see what the demand is like moving forward, whether she starts her own channel or we start a couple's channel. It depends on what you guys, the audience, want to see, what would entertain you. So your feedback means obviously the most to us. So that's that. What are some other really popular questions we get asked? Will I come out with my own brand or a clothing line? That's another thing that a lot of people are asking for. They want to see me come out with something. And again, if the demand is there, I am willing to do it if people really want that. So I have my current logo. You guys have seen it before. It's on the intro of all my videos. It's the F that looks like a flame. I can come out with some clothing with that on it, maybe some fitted hats, some bracelets, some t-shirts, some zip-ups, and just throw that logo, make it very simple, very clean. And then maybe down the line, come out with a separate clothing line of something that I truly believe in. So I've been working on stuff for well over a year now, just kind of planning out my thoughts, whiteboarding, and just making sure things are right before just throwing something out there. So again, all of your feedback helps me out. So feel free to leave comments down below and let me know what you guys would like to see, because that's what matters to me. What else? What other questions have I been getting? I drive a 2002 Chevy Trailblazer, so while I'm not cruising around in a nice Audi or Beamer or Mercedes, this truck gets me around. Thanks for taking care of me, truck. Other questions, let's see. How tall am I? How much do I weigh? I'm 6 foot tall, around 183 or so pounds. How big are my arms is a popular question. I don't know. I don't sit around measuring my arms, but I mean completely flexed, probably around 16 and a quarter, 16 and a half maybe, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll measure someday so I can give you guys a more accurate reading. And the most popular question I get is, any collabs coming this year? You should collab with Christian Guzman. When are you heading to CG Fitness? Me and Guzman talk almost every day, so that's going to happen. Don't you worry about that. And then people are asking about Chris Jones and Max and the online coach. I promise you, all of these collabs will happen sooner than later. We're organizing details. These are all my friends that I talk to on a regular basis outside of YouTube, you know, whether it's texting or on the phone. So we are going to make this happen. I promise you guys that, and it's going to be epic when it does. All right, so home, about to make myself a little pre-workout meal. It's around 5 p.m. I'm gonna train in an hour and a half or so. Nothing new here, just going with some chicken and rice. So I have the chicken already cooked. I got these ready to serve white rice containers. So the macros are actually really good on this. In one container, it's 200 calories, 3 fat, 40 carb, and 4 protein. So just toss that in the microwave, 60 seconds. Now the dilemma I'm facing is, which sauce do I use? This one has always been my favorite. I think I've only tried that one once or twice. So this is definitely going to be a tough decision. You guys think about it, and I'll come back and let you know which one I chose. So I ended up going with Chipotle, because I had some corn salsa left over and it just made sense. Chicken, rice, corn salsa, Chipotle.
You're counting down for an event, and that's what we've been doing 16 days away from BLI Summer Jam, and we want you there. If you want to get tickets and absolutely our personal photographer, you gotta go to the BLI app, and you might be snapping these guys are safe.
All right, so I already got a decent pump going. All I did so far was flat dumbbell press, 4 sets of 12. Normally I keep it in the 6 to 10 rep range, but going higher rep today, shorter rest times. We have a quick workout because we got to get home and take care of some work. So we're going to be in here for about a little over an hour. I'm here with Brittany, but really just keeping things moving. So I did my 4 sets of 12 on that. Going to hop over to some incline hammer strength press. All right, so moving on to hammer strength incline press. And the way I like to do it is to really hit this upper chest. Is the way you're going to sit. A lot of people sit with their lower back pressed against the seat as tight as possible. I like to actually sit off of the seat a little bit, keep some space so you can really hit this upper chest. We're moving on to, again, 4 sets of 12 here, so high volume, low rest periods. It's okay to mess around with your rep range. You don't always have to stick in 6 to 8 or 8 to 10. Have some fun with your training and try new things. Alright, so this video is going to consist mostly of some live commentary, me talking to you guys in the gym about some of the exercises, but I figured I would hop on the mic real quick since it's been a while since I've done a voiceover, just to say what's up to you all, and hopefully you're enjoying this style of videos so far, and well, enjoy the rest of the video because there's a few minutes left. Alright, I'm going to show you guys a pretty cool lateral raise tip. So, oftentimes we see people do lateral raises and they add a lot of body English and momentum, so you see this a lot, which isn't really putting a lot of tension on the delts. Your traps are taking over, your back is taking over. So to keep your form really strict, you might have to lighten the weight, but get on an incline bench, put your chest up against the bench like this, and then just as strict as you can, no swinging or anything. So like I said, you might have to drop the weight a little bit, but you'll feel it a lot more in your delts. And then if you want to burn out, when you start to get tired, step away from the bench and then use a bit of momentum, just to get some final reps in. But keep it strict in the beginning. Alright, so we got flat press out of the way, incline press, lateral raises. Now we're gonna hit some flies, and the same thing applies here as it does for pressing. When you bring your scapula, your shoulder blades back and down, same thing happens with a fly. So you wanna make sure you have chest puffed out, a little arch in your lower back, so you're not letting your shoulders come into the movement too much. If you have a flat back and rounded shoulders, you're gonna be doing this, and you're not going to be hitting your chest. So again, sit like this, shoulder blades back, down, chest up, and squeeze like that.
Oh, and then Edward.
Alright, so my camera died. We're using the iPhone to record this. I wanted to show you guys this tri-set. So you've heard of a superset, back-to-back exercises with no rest. It's going to be 3 exercises. We're going to do dips, overhead, then a press down, no rest in between. Lean forward slightly so you're not putting your shoulders in a bad position. So slightly lean forward and press. No rest into an extension. finish for the press down. That's it. That's the end of the workout. Thank you guys as always for watching. If you enjoyed this style of video, click that thumbs up button. That really helps me out. And I really enjoy doing the live commentaries much more than the voiceovers, especially when I'm trying to explain an exercise to you guys. So when the gym's not crowded, I would much rather talk to you as I'm doing the exercise than sit behind a monitor and a microphone and try and explain it. So that's it. We're ending off tonight so we can go and get some food, right, babe? So let's go to the outro screen. So you made it this far. As always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. In case you missed the previous video, you can click it right there playing. It will open up in a new window. If you want to join the free VIP list or apply for my one-on-one online coaching, you can do so by clicking either of those 2 boxes. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so before you go. So thanks again, guys, and we'll talk to you all in the next video.